Hello everyone, my name is NerdBuilder. I'd like to welcome you back into another episode of MineColonies. I hope everyone's been having a great day so far. So right now we're standing in front of a mysterious carve-out that I just spent a little bit of time doing. And in just a second I'll explain what the mysterious cutout in the mountain is for. But just to kind of show some of the progress we've been making, we have made a radical change to our farm area from the last episode with the farmer. So let's head on over here. And let me just show, we've upgraded the farmer's hut to level 2, which is, helping because now we can have 2 fields. And we've redone like all of our crops. I've even, we put planks over the water there to make it so that, we're not falling in while we're walking across, nor is our farmer here. But we've kind of reconfigured this to accommodate, the maximum area that the farmer can have. And I'm seeing a lot of patches in here. I think she's probably wanting some fertilizer. Something that's become abundantly clear is that she needs a ton of fertilizer, and we're burning through seeds very quickly. But we've redone the whole area, put a nice little stone wall around here, which we're going to expand out. And, we got our carrots even bigger than before, and potatoes a little small, but we're probably going to expand this out. You can see the waterfall I made here. That will be here temporarily. We'll probably expand this out a little bit more here to make sure that we can have a maximum amount for our farm here. So, and the other notable thing that we did this week on the live stream was we actually built our first wooden house over down by where all our industry buildings are right now. And the reason I wanted to build it down there was just because I think we need to start putting some housing down here, because it is quite the far commute for people who work down here to go all the way up to the tavern. I know we should probably set like a, kind of a pathing system, which we'll look to do eventually. But I do want to put a couple houses, I think, down in this direction. And we actually built a nice, with Kane sleeping just outside, and I think someone was inside. Oh, Parker, who's that is her house. But we have a nice little beach area over here, and the wooden house has a nice little outdoor sitting area too, so looking pretty good. Right on the harbor right here. Looking good. So that's the wooden house. I like the design a lot. It wasn't too difficult to build there. So, but anyways, let's head back over to the mysterious carve-out. And let me explain what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be building the Cowhand's hut, and the reason I wanted to do that one was because I want to be able to start getting food production automated by getting the raw food. So right now we have the restaurant, which it's very reliant on us having to convert our own animals into food and then transport the food over to the restaurant. So now I'm hoping that, if we have the Cowhand is going to be able to provide us with some leather and some meat. So we do have a bunch of cows over here that we're going to have to transfer over to our Cowhand's hut, which we're going to put in this area. Now, why did I do this? I wanted to keep like food production, like our farm, which is over here. We have a bunch of farms over here, and on the farmland right here, I wanted to keep it all relatively in the same area. And I've actually measured this out, because eventually what I want to do is I do want to put like a road through here. But what I'm picturing is having probably right about here. So a sidewalk, so like maybe a brick sidewalk, so 2 right here. And then we're going to have the road, and then we're going to have like a divider right here. We're going to have a median here because I don't want to get rid of this or move this. So that's going to stay there. And then, the same thing on this side. So I counted out, so we know where to place the Cowhand's hut, which we could see right here. This is, where we want the very front of it to be. right on this row right here. So I don't know if I cleared out enough space. Now looking at it, it looks a little bit smaller. We'll see how much we can actually fit in here, and if anything, Maddox can help us take some more down, as we'll have to maybe cut back a little bit more and maybe widen this out. Now I'm pointing in this direction because, as you can see right here, we are literally right on the edge of our colony. It was expanded out because this actually used to go all the way through here, but the farm had, you could see, given, more room all around here. So I want to try to fit it snug over here to push this boundary back, which would be nice all the way down that way. You kind of expand out, but also to leave some room because we're going to want to expand eventually, and we're probably going to have to put a guard tower somewhere over here. So I'm picturing, though, like when we have some of our other food production buildings, because again, there are a few, we'll probably keep them in this area over here. So just a little bit on the Cowhand's hut right now. So at a building level number 1, we can house 2 cows. Now, almost like a rancher, I guess, but he or she is not gonna go out and get the cows. So as I mentioned, we're probably gonna have to transfer 2 cows over here, which I think I'm gonna be able to do, not too difficultly, because we'll just guide them with wheat. And then I kind of have this fenced off because our visitors kept coming in here and opening the gates and letting the animals out. So we'll probably let them out this side and have them come around. So I'll grab 2 and then whichever ones I'll sneak out will be converted into food there. So yeah, so we're going to be able to do 2 cows at the beginning. So at a building level number 2, it doubles to 4, and then obviously the maximum level is 5, so you'll get 10. So you just increase by 2 for every building level there. The nice thing about the Cowhand is you're not only going to get the steak from it, which is a very great nutritional, like, if you don't have golden apples or something, it's a very great nutritional item that has good saturation. So we're gonna get some meat, and we're also gonna get some leather, which is great. And you can see on the bottom there, great news. So it looks like Melanie is gonna end up being our rancher here. But we can also, like I said, get leather, and you can also have them milk the cows too. If you have, I'm assuming you'll need buckets, which we don't have that many of right now. But again, you can toggle that off so that they don't do that. And of course, the nice thing too is that the rancher can breed your animals. So again, it's going to be interesting to see the mechanics, because with 2, but I'm assuming that they'll breed it and then they'll eliminate one of the cows. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen, but I guess we'll see here. So, but of course, like every other build, we're going to need a block. And let me just check the position of the sun. If we go kind of quickly, we may be able to beat the nighttime here. So in order to build it, which I had to get some raw beef because it turned out we didn't have any. You're going to need raw beef for the block here. Cooked steak will not suffice. I tried there. So again, we're going to get the Cowhand's hut, which you can see right there. We got the block for it, and then let's head on over here and take a look. I want to be careful how we place this, so if we can't beat the sun, we'll go sleep very quickly. So let's let's start right here. So use build tool. All right. And I'm feeling a stone design, so let's see how big this is. Okay, so the pen's pretty big. There, how big does this get? Whoa, this gets massive. Alright, so we want it to be... yeah, probably right about here. Let's go sleep let's just take this down. So that's good to know. That's pretty sizable. So we'll want to check it at level 5 to see, but we'll line it up that way, and then we'll see how much we have to clear out before we place it down. So let's run and sleep very quickly. All right, here we go. Excellent. All right, so let's head back over. I just want to make sure we're doing it the right way here, making sure everything's lined up. So let me see, where did our, here it is. We'll switch that around. All right, so let's take a look again. We'll use the build tool. So stone and level 5. And let's see what this is going to do if we try to go outside of the chunk, which it doesn't seem to mind. We'll need to push this in, obviously. Okay. So about here, and let me just count to make sure, because again, I want to make sure this lines up correctly. So, okay, so there'll be the median, 1, 2, 3 for the road, 1, 2 for the sidewalk. So right here is the first area where we can, all right, so we can likely come out, we can come out one more. Oop. And are we even? Okay, so we're even. So that way this will be right here. And yeah, okay, so it fits in pretty well. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think this will be good, because obviously it won't be such a problem, as by the time we get to level 5, we should have this cleared out more, hopefully. Here, but let's head down to level 1. Okay. Alright, so we might have to clear out a little bit more in the back. Right here, but it looks like we're okay on the side. We just got to clear out the back a little bit more. Here. But it doesn't look like it's protesting about being on the edge of the chunk here, or on the edge of the colony here. So let's see if it lets us place it here. Great. Okay. So we'll probably, what I'll do right now, let's take a look and see what materials we need. Here, okay, so we need 44 cobblestone wall, which we have a lot of cobblestone now that I've been digging this hill out here. An oak door, some cobblestone, torches. Okay, nothing too difficult to get. So what I think we're going to do is I'm going to have to clear out a little bit more here in this area. Maybe I can enlist Maddox to help as well, or at least get him started doing what he needs to do while we gather materials. But I think we'll just have to, maybe I'll carve this back here, and then how far back on the upper edge does that go? Again, this is getting harder and harder to take down, because again, it's getting taller and taller. Let's head on over here. Alright, so we should probably take out probably 2 more rows. This is fine up here. Yeah, we'll take out like 2 more rows. The rest of it's fine because it's not going to touch for now. And eventually we're going to have to cut back even further here. Great. So, yeah. Let me cut out, and what we're going to do is, you know, of course we'll pop back in once I get all of the necessary materials. We'll let Maddox build the Cowhand's hut, and then we'll check it out, and we'll see about maybe getting some cows over into here. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back in here, and I can see Maddox kind of running off in that direction here, but he had started building, so I gave him what I believe to be all of the remaining resources that we need to get this built here. So he's been placing down cobblestone and whatnot. It actually wasn't that much effort to dig it around, because again, like with the construction tape around here, that's like the outermost edge, so the building will never touch those anyway, so it ended up being fine. And I actually had to move it over just by 1 block, because this is literally right on the border, but it's fine because Maddox would not build, because part of it was outside of the colony. And okay, so you could see him working on Cowboy 1. So I had to move it over ever so slightly, but nothing too much. It's actually the first time I broke a building block there, and yeah, it was fine. I used my pickaxe, and I didn't know if it was going to get destroyed or what was going to happen, but it was fine. So we got a little bit more to go here. He's going to have to put the house up. But from the purpose of digging out, which I should take this down soon anyways, just because like this overhang. But yeah, there shouldn't be much obstacles here. So, you know, what we'll do is we'll cut out again. You can see Maddox running back here. I'll continue to monitor, and when Maddox is done, what we'll do is we'll pop back in here, take a look at the build, and then maybe we can try to get some cows over into here quickly as well. And yeah, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back as soon as the build's done. And we're back with a new Cowhand's hut, which is very exciting. So Maddox had just finished right before nighttime there, and it came out great. It was just enough space. I put some torches on the back wall here because the roof, the stairs that comprise of the roof, I was just afraid that something could, you know, spawn back here. So yeah, we got some torches back here just in case. But let's take a look inside here. You can see it's a pretty basic, you know, structure. Again, just a house, and then we have the pen right here for the cows. So let's just sneak in here so you could see, you know, pretty nice on the inside. Interesting choice for the windows, just to kind of have like a, almost like a stone slab, you know, there. That's an interesting choice. But yeah, so let me, we can hire a worker here. So I think we'll go with Melania maybe. So we'll hire her, there we go, as our cowhand. So she is our newest, well, she was our newest birth, and now she's an adult there. And let me just take a look and see. It's actually not that bad to upgrade it to level 2 either, because I think that would be pretty great to get this upgraded pretty quickly. So, and also just to take a look, so you got the minimum stock and the settings, which again, breeding on, feeding on, milking off. So we'll have to see. I'm guessing she's going to be giving them grain, so we may have to give her a supply of grain. But the other thing that we really need to do right now, we could see here she comes reporting for her first day. She have any open? She needs an axe. I'll need that for a second, so we'll come back here. So the thing that we need to do really quickly though is we do need to get 2 cows. So we're going to come over here, and hopefully chaos does not completely ensue when I do this, but we're going to try to get 2 cows. So I'm actually going to open up that and take that out. Maybe let's not cause a giant ruckus. So let's see if this will, there's so many of them, I might just have to take a, oh, here we go. All we need is 2. Maybe I should take a swing. That'll clear things out. There we go. Oh, alright, chaos. There we go. Alright, so we got a couple out, but that's fine. Some will be converted into food after. So, alright, we'll take the cows with us. Again, at level 1, we can only have 2 cows to begin with. And this is fine. I saw the other one go running off into the sugarcane field. So let's lead them on over here. Great. So we'll open this up. Alright, and just like that, we have 2 cows over here. So let's get out of here. I'll give her the axe that I have on me right now. Oh, and okay, so she's asking for wheat. So we can give her that. And apparently, oh, okay, so she must have got a stone axe. The courier must have came and dropped it off. So let's take a look here. So, alright, so she did breed. She is breeding them. It looks like it let me have the XP. And there is a baby one. Okay, so they do, so you can have 3. So I'm guessing when that one grows up, that's when she does the food conversion process. Does she need anything else? No? There, so pretty simple. And like I said, this is going to give us a, you know, now a steady supply of, you know, steak, well, at least raw beef that we can convert into steak. here, because again, like I haven't really been doing much with the animals because we've been running around every which way. But now that we have this in here, there's also, one for chicken and one for pigs as well, and there might be a sheep one too. So there is one for each type. And I should also mention too, so because of the way that we built this, we actually pushed the boundary out just a little bit more over here, so it did give a little bit more space. So if we wanted to put another food hut in, we probably could try to sneak it in over here and see if it'll fit there. We just have to have the outer boundary, or the build stay within the line here. So maybe we could take a look and see if we can carve this out, because it'd be nice to get, for a different farm for each of the different types of animals. And I think we'll end up keeping the little farm over here. I'll probably try to put a barn over this, but we'll keep this here. But it'll be interesting to see. So what we'll do is, obviously we'll check back in, and then we'll have some live streams coming up as well. So we'll come over and check on this and see. I'm guessing the situation is as soon as the baby grows up, that's when one of them gets converted into food from there, and then the process starts over again. And probably during the live streams this week, we'll look to upgrade this build as well to get up to level 2 so we can have some more cows, so we won't have to transfer any over, just because again we'll have the, we could just breed them very quickly as well. So, but yeah, I think that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please consider dropping a like down below. It really does help out with the YouTube algorithm so more people can find the video. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and it does help the channel out tremendously, and you'll always be notified when a new episode drops or we go live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Nerd Builder. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, and we'll see you soon.